Hey there everyone, Paler here, and welcome back. We are back in Star Citizen, so today I want to go through, the hangars. This sounds a little more simplistic, and this should be a relatively easy video for me to do, but I'm really into Star Citizen right now, and I'm going to do a different video talking about what I plan to do going forward with this game. I do think I'm going to focus some content on it. But what I discovered was the hangar, which I haven't visited my hangar in a long time. The hangars have notably changed from way back when I did my first video of the hangar and arena commander and all of that, and this is currently my newest hangar, and there's some interesting things we can do with this. I just wanted to show off some of the features for when you go to get into it. Now the game does have a bunch of different hangars in it, so I can't show you each individual hangar. They depend on the ship you get, what package you get, depends on what hangars you can see. But if we hit escape here and we come into the options, under the main game settings, you'll notice there's a hangar option right at the very top, and you can drop down. And here you can see the 4 hangars I have access to. The Area View, the VFG Industrial, Revel, and Self-Land. The Self-Land is actually a hangar. It's an odd name one, but it is a hangar. We're going to mess around. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to choose, I think, the Revel in York. Though we're going to stay, because we haven't actually changed anything when I go back in here. We are still in the aerial view one. So one of the first things I wanted to show off, and what you're going to notice, if you watched my previous video that just came out a few days ago talking about 2.5, you have noticed these blue dots. Now these were mainly on the ships that I was in charge of, blue dots here or there that I could run up to, and I wasn't actually really doing anything with them before. What I found out, what I wanted to share, is these are actual anchor points for which things can be put down. So obviously right now there are no ships here in this hangar. If we go up to this first blue dot and click on this, left click that is, left click on the dot, it'll bring up a list of possible ships that I can mount to this point. So we have my 300i, Cutlass Black, Mustang Delta, and the Aegis Saber. And if we pick on one of these, let's go ahead and we will take the Saber. Now, initially, you're going to see it's going to say item blocked. That's because I'm sitting right here. As we back away from it, boom, we have an Aegis Saber. It spawns in, and it is going to be right there on that location. Now, if we go ahead and we crawl back in underneath here, click on this again. There's a reason I'm crawling, as the graphic kind of glitches. So if we click in here again, nope, now I can't click on it. Get up on my knees again, click. All right, well, we can kind of see up here on the top, you can remove it. It's gone then, and then we could bring in the Cutlass. We didn't actually have to remove it. We could have just put the Cutlass down. Let me stand up so I'm moving a little bit faster, back away. And now the Cutlass is there. And we can do this all throughout here. I think I can fit 3 ships in this because the Cutlass is a little big. So if we come here, I can click here, and we can put the 300i down. And we'll move up here. Should spawn in behind me. Item blocked, item blocked. There's the 300i. And then where's the next one? Woo! That reflection. Those lights. Those lights, I don't know if they're coming off the 300i or if they're, I guess they're ceiling lights. It's one heck of a reflection. There should be one more point here. Yeah, right there. And then here we'll go ahead, and since we haven't summoned it, we'll bring in the Mustang Delta. Move away, and there's the Mustang. So you can see, you can actually bring in and you can customize which ships are in which spot on the hangar. Yeah, that light must be coming off the underbelly of the 300i. Is it? Sure heck seems like headlights, doesn't it? Very strange. Yeah, there's like, I don't know. Let's desummon the 300i and see if the reflection goes away. Go ahead and we'll change it over to, well, we'll just go to none. And then cancel to get out of there. And yeah, so that was definitely headlights on the 300i. So that's what you can do. Now, there's more than just putting the ships down. If we come down here towards the end, when I was messing around with this, you'll actually find that I've put down a few cabinets. And there's these pretty cool motors down here we can go to. And oh, it gets loud. I gotta remember I have my headset on, so you're not actually hearing that as loud, and I can modify that audio later on. But this cabinet wasn't actually here to begin with. Go ahead and remove it. And cancel out. Come over here. There's a plant, so I can go ahead and remove that. Boy, that is loud. And remove. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to walk away from that thing. It's a little too loud to be standing next to and trying to record, because no matter what, just because it's loud in my headphones, it makes me talk louder than I actually should, which is going to throw the audio volumes all off. Let's go ahead, we're going to take the lift up. And at the top here, we can go around and there's kind of a little command center type thing. I don't know what it would be called. Hangar Control. This elevator feels really short. Come around here, we'll come into this Hangar Control, we'll call it. And in here, we can do some more things. Get in here. And I'd already put some stuff down, but I think I've moved them. Yeah, so here's the Hangar Control. So here on the desk, we can go ahead and we can put down like a plant, space salvage. There we go. You can come over here, put down a display case. So that's on the Revel in York, and then back away. This one likes to glitch. Let's see if it happens. When I get close to this, does it go black? No. And inside there, you can see there's a little model of the Mustang. Can I zoom in? Zoom in. Zoom in. Come on, controls. Apparently I can't zoom in first-person mode. But you get the general idea. Back here is a door that currently doesn't go anywhere. But if we actually come out, we want to go back down below. Open up. Just showing you everything that you can do within your Hangar module is the main idea for this, as there's some pretty cool stuff here. And actually, we're going to go, there's hard points on the ships. And this is what I was initially talking about earlier, how in the previous video when it was on the dock, you would have seen the hard points. Well, this is built in within the game now for customizing out different weapons and everything. Since the way the inventory is currently done, I don't have any weapons that aren't part of ships. What I can do is I could go up to, well, it's easier to demonstrate on the 300i, because the 300i doesn't have a nose turret. So let's go ahead and, where's the point? We're going to go ahead and we're going to summon the 300i. I'm going to move off to the side here, get it in. There it is. Now, if we come here right underneath the front nose of the 300i, oh, actually it's already there. It now hasn't been removed. There's a Badger repeater. If I come in here, this isn't actually supposed to be on there. My base 300i doesn't have that nose gun. So the normal 300i is like this. And you can see it does have a gun on the side, but that was, well, wait, yep. Should be a gun there. Oh, I must have taken this gun from the left and put, I don't know. So this is a Omniski VI laser, an Omniski 6. Let's see if we come over here, click there, and we have another Omniski 6. Let's see. There's one Omniski 6 laser cannon. There we go. Now we have it there. Okay. And let's come up here and put a gun back on the nose turret. But you can see, so I have an S3 gimbal. The gimbal is the actual rotation house, and that's not, we don't actually, I must have clicked on the wrong one. Hang on. So there should be two dots here. There's the gimbal, and then there's the turret. Oh no, it is there. So S3 gimbal, that, but all of these, so that's attached to the cutlass, that's on the saber, and then, oh, here we go. We can scroll down a little bit further, and we can actually see some of the other ones. So we have a Badger repeater currently attached to nothing. Let's go ahead, let's take, do we have a gimbal not attached to anything? Let's take a gimbal off the saber. So that should add another one. So this allows the turret now to rotate with my head. And now on the gimbal, I can go ahead and I can put this Badger repeater, which isn't attached to anything. There we go. So this is how you can kind of customize out your ship. If we get back here, let's see if I pop the hatch. Come on. I can never manage to click on this hatch. Come on. It's right there. Too close? Open! Open sesame! Let me in! Let's try the other side. It's that little round handle there is what I gotta get my target on. Let's see. So if I look over there, then bring back. Come on. There it is. Yep, I must have been too close. So climb up into the ship. So we'll climb up into the ship. Here we go. It's a little clunky. It's definitely still a work in progress. I'm gonna crouch down, but now in here, if I get out here on the wing, I can actually see the power plant. So I could change out the engine. Click on that, and you can see here I could take the engine out of the Mustang Delta, the Hypergen. I don't know what all these are. These are all well beyond my knowledge of the game so far. But we can pull the different engines, so I could take the engine from one ship and put it into the other. I wonder if we could put the engine from the, let's see, Saber Delta Origin Jump Works. It doesn't look like, unless I'm misreading, it doesn't look like the Cutlass engine would fit in this, which makes sense. The Cutlass engines are very different, but I was just looking to see if they were there. So we have the power plant, another power plant, so 2 power plants, 3 power plants. Okay, maybe I can get it from the back here. Whee! Down here. Oh yeah, I guess I could have just done it from right there. And I imagine this is things that are going to be fleshed out. You know, size 1, size 1, size 1. If we come back here to the Cutlass now, this guy's power plant is going to be noticeably different. That's the cooler. Where's the engine? There it is. Power plant size 2. So you can see this guy's power plant is bigger. That's why we couldn't see it on the other one. Good. Let's out of that. All this, you know, from there on should be pretty straightforward. Let's see. What else can we show inside here? So this down here is the new Arena Commander and what will eventually be Space Marine. So it's now set up as like a virtual reality thing. I'm doing air quotes there. You can't see it, but I'm doing air quotes. So this comes up, and right here we can load in and out of Arena Commander or Star Marine. Sorry, I said Space Marine. Star Marine, once that is complete, we're not going to do that, so I'm going to just hit exit and then hold F for about 3 seconds to go ahead and get out. And the last thing we really need to show in this hangar is we can come over here, and inside this door, they now have, and I don't know when this was added in, if we come in here into this elevator here, we can load right from our hangar into either Crusader, this would be Port Olisar, or the Area 81, this is the shopping district. I don't feel like going to either of those. Oh, whoop, I clicked launch. All right, I wanted to click back. But you can go ahead right from your hangar without going back to the main screen. So you get the general idea, that's what's going on. Now, the last thing I did want to change, so we're going to go ahead and we are going to exit to main menu. Yes. And then once I'm at the main menu, I'm going to go ahead and go to options. And let's see. So Revel in York was the one I was going to go to, but Revel in York is actually a lot like Aerial View. So let's go to the VFG Industrial. That one I believe is a good bit different. We're going to go back and we'll go ahead and go to Hangar. Yes. It'll jump in here, and it shouldn't take too long. I'm now loading off my SSD, which has really improved these load times quite a bit, as you would expect. It's not surprising that the SSD has better load times, but it's day and night different between platter-style drive and the SSD. So don't have to edit out the load. And here we go. Once the screen finally updates, you can see here this is the whatever this was called, I forgot already, but this is more like an industrial one. Now this guy has a much smaller landing pad, right? So if we come here, there's only so many things we can actually do. We're not going to be able to summon in, I don't think, the 300i. That's not what I wanted to click on at all. I wanted the Cutlass Black. I didn't want to bring the 300i here. Let's move over here. There it is. I don't think the Cutlass Black will fit on this, is what I was getting at. So Cutlass Black, bring it over and then move. Maybe it will. I don't think so, though. Oh, yeah, it will. Look at me. Look at me being a liar. I probably should try this stuff before I go ahead and tell you guys the wrong information. Other than that, it's going to be pretty much the same thing. Up there is the control room. You have to take it up, and down here, so you go up those stairs into there. But if we run down here, this should, I think, open up and have an elevator. Over here would be an elevator to go ahead and go to the different ports, just like it would be from the other one. So that's the look at the new hangar. So this is for 2.5. Anything in 2.5, everything's going to be subject to change, obviously, going forward. I will update next time I see a big overhaul, but that's how you go ahead and use your hangars. The little blue dots laying around, those are all the different places you can put things. You can go ahead and customize your ships that way. These are all mount points. Wow, that's pretty. That blue glow of the gun? I like that. What about the nose gun? Nose gun doesn't have any of that? Oh well. That is pretty. I like it. But that's Star Citizen 2.5 hangars. Until next time, this has been Paler. Thanks for watching.